And hello again, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday afternoon edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Houston Rockets taking on the Seattle SuperSonics. Tip-off goes to Houston. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. We've got Ori. Thorpe is out there with Elijah. Then there's Maxwell, and it's Smith in at the point.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
A three. It's rebounded by Houston. It's deflected, and so it looks like the SuperSonics will retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Gotta show those shooters you're gonna be there all night long.
Stolen. And it's Houston on the break. Smith with the ball. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Passes it to Elijah. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. A long-range bomb from Smith.
And Delep is one of the best at filling it up from deep. Just possesses great height and that high release point.
Here's Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo!
Smith against Hawkins. Pass to Maxwell. Again, the Rockets score. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Lets it go with a three. And another three for Seattle. And it's Smith with the ball. Brings it up for Houston. Trailing by 2 for 3. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Elijah.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound. And then the skill to send that one home.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Maxwell. A nice jumper from the free throw line. Maxwell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The defense was clearly not on the same page. No one picked up the open man.
And another three for Seattle.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here is Smith. To the wing on the left. Maxwell against Hawkins. Maxwell's shot is no good.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Payton's shot is off. Rockets trail. Smith wide open. He fires. Maxwell kicks to Smith. Wide open shot is on the money. Smith's got 6. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. Houston with a big group substitution here. Bullard, he's checked in for Thorpe. Ellie comes in for Ori. Brooks checked in for Maxwell. And it's Cassell in for Smith.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Houston making a switch. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Cassell. Takes the three. Second shot opportunity. Perkins with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. On the clock. It's picked off. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Rockets with possession here. Brooks with no one around. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. 1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Here's McMillan. And another three for Seattle.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
On the inbound, 2 points. That one goes.
Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
Seattle leading by 3. From downtown, and another three for Seattle.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Houston now. Cassell, the pass to Bullard. Off target with his three.
And even without that three-ball dropping score, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's McMillan. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Rockets trail by 9. Cassell, the pass to Bullard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
The will is there, but the execution is lagging. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Hope they get it back. Here's Perkins. Here's Brikowski. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one drops. And so Cassell nails both of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Here's McMillan. Nail from three-point land. McMillan's got 15.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
The Rockets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Sonics leading by 12. Lets the three fly. And another three for Seattle.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Bullard. Offline from the high post.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
And so it's Seattle. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen so far from the SuperSonics?
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
They've got Perkins. Askew's out there with Kemp. Then there's Peyton. And it's McMillan and at the two-guard. They're the group for Seattle starting the second.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 17-point game. Peyton against Cassell. Back to Brooks. Takes a three. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Kemp's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Fires from deep. Thorpe on the glass. Grabs the board. Rockets trailed by 17. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Thorpe. It's tipped. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Got that one quick. McMillan's got 18 points.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Here's Thorpe. The slam dunk by Thorpe.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. Schrepp is checked in for Seattle. Hawkins comes in for Askew. Sonics leading by 18. Here's Peyton. And a miss there on the triple.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
To the inside. And then Elijah with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
The jumper buried by the Hawk. Hershey Hawkins.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Excellent. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Maxwell's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. It's up with 3. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The pass break chance. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. Second free throw, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Schrepp, it's good from long range. Schrepp's got 6.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Smith outside. The Rockets again can't hit.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
No good from Peyton.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
It's tipped. They recover it. Here's Smith. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. 8 points for him.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident. Their third three-pointer in a row.
Rockets trailed by 20. Smith with it. Now Peyton defending. Olajuwon the pass to Thorpe. The slam dunk by Thorpe.
Good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find.
Peyton. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And so it's Houston with it. Smith up top, covered by Peyton. Here's Thorpe. Here's Elijah. Nice D from Shred.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
That bucket in no time at all. McMillan's got 21 in the game.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Here's Horry. Has it Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 4 assists in the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
A different look for Seattle. Johnson, he's checked in for Kemp. Rakowski comes in for McMillan. And it's Wingate in for Gary Payton. Bullard, he's checked in for the Rockets. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and certainly we have to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Ellie, he's checked in for the Rockets. Gasol comes in for Smith. Shot from the inbound, and he lays it up and in. Maxwell's got 8.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Hawkins. The Sonics again can't hit. Rockets trail by 20. Fast break, here they come. Here's Cassell. Here's Elijah. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 8.
And that's just too deep. Elijah with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Here's Hawkins. And the 3-ball is good. And the Sonics lead by 21.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
To the middle. Here's the floater. That shot, no good. And it's the Sonics taking it the other way. Shoots the 3. Bullard pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's Maxwell from beyond the arc. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Trades it from beyond the arc. Wingate's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Elijah, good.
Great change of direction. He showed the defense that he was taking the look and instead found his teammate for an even better one.
Here's Hawkins. Misses the 3. And so it's Seattle, taking a 19-point lead into the break. And with as many 3-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Taking a look at the SuperSonics. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, they went downtown and threw a party. And fortunately, we were all invited. The key is their shooters weren't afraid to pull the trigger on open looks. And it's a blowout right now.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Well, they gave up too many good looks. Just the field goal percentage against them just tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, right? Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So Payton will bring it up for the Seattle SuperSonics. They have a 19-point lead. So on the floor for Houston. Gordon is out there with Elijah. And there's Horry. Then there's Maxwell. And it's Smith in at the point guard. And here's Smith following the 3-pointer by Gary Payton. Johnson with the block. They get it back. Ori kicks to Elijah. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
And another three for Seattle.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Smith against Payton. Out to the wing. Here's Ori. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Ori's got 5 now.
And I love whenever Ori rises up from there. His jump shot is so pure. The D has to respect it.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
And here's Smith following the three-pointer by Gary Payton. And Smith penetrating. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow!
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Seattle calls timeout. Some changes for Seattle. Perkins comes in for Johnson. And Askew subbed in for Hawkins. Sonics leading by 22. Fires the three. Payton's got 12 now in this quarter.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
Over to the left wing. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Here's Payton. On the 3 off target.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Good work there as it goes. He's got 7.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Ori's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Jacks up a 3. And the basket by Payton.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Took him no time at all on that one. Payton's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Pass to Thorpe. Smith for 3. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Ripped away. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Here's Askew. And another 3 for Seattle.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. For the 3. Here's Kemp. That one falls.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Without question, Gary Payton displaying his skills today.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
For the Sonics, Brakowski is checked in for Kemp, and Gay comes in for Schrempf, and McMillan subbed in for Payton. Houston also making some changes. Bullard, he's checked in for Thorpe. Ellie comes in for Orr, and it's Cassell in for Smith. Cassell against Wingate. And a call on the shot he sends in to the line. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And so he hits both. 1:58 left to play in the third. Here's Wingate. Buries the long-range jumper. Wingate's got 9 points.
A lost art in this game. Terrific bounce pass.
Brooks outside. Houston moving it around. And the shot goes in from Bowler.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's McMillan. Oh, good with the triple. Here's Cassell. And he uses the glass on the layup. He has 6.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's Wingate. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
On offense, here are the Rockets. From deep, Brooks. Rebound by Brakowski. Brakowski's got 5 rebounds tonight. But Trey, and again, Seattle with the triple.
We know he has the range, and we know he has the attack mindset.
Wingate against Cassell. Again, the Rockets score. 36 seconds left in the third. Here's McMillan. Here's Brakowski. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Brakowski's got his second basket.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
There's 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. Ellie passes to Brooks. With the floater. It's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's McMillan. Here's Wingate. Misses the shot. And so it's Seattle, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action after this word. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court right now for the Sonics, Brakowski is out there with Miller. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Snow. And it's Wingate in at the 2 spot. Hey, Smitty, Steve Kerr talked about how Michael Jordan scared his teammates into becoming better players. Would that kind of approach, you think, work today with players entering the league?
You know, I think you have to be careful, yes. But I think on a general, if you're looking at just a blank sheet of paper on how to get guys motivated, I think it takes his leaders, which it starts with ownership, management, coach, and best players. If they work hard and they see the blueprint that way, they usually follow.
And Cassell, just a great sense for when to pull up. A high IQ guy with a smooth shot off the dribble.
Here is Wingate. Hits it from 3-point range. Wingate's got 9 points here in the second half.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Here's Cassell. There's the pass to Bowler. Brown trying to free himself up. Bullard can't hit. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Passes it to Ellie from past the arc. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now, here is Miller. Good on the triple.
Yeah, Snow, terrific job there. Just kind of setting the pace. Exceptional at breaking down the defense with his passing.
Here's Ellie. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
He misses the free throw. Ray, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact, what was like go on the floor, to what we're seeing now, when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right?
Yep.
You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our area. There's more space. The court, in essence, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man, and these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender. Rakowski. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, here you sit, Smitty, at the broadcast table. Is there anything you notice about the game now that you didn't notice when you were playing?
Yes, Kevin. I mean, seriously, I did not know how much Kevin Harlan ate between games and during games. It is unreal. The before, the during, and after. You are a champ, Kevin, to be able to eat that much and to do your job.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here's Miller, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That free throw good from Miller. Both free throws good for Miller. Here's Cassell. To the paint. It's deflected. Brown, good.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Brown trying to free himself up. Cassell gets the bucket. Cassell's got 12 points here in the second half.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Let's check in for Smith. Pass to Cassell. And Smitty, we see the success and the great talent level in the WNBA. Do you ever think we're going to see a woman on an NBA roster?
Well, Kevin, that's a good question. Let's look at the history of the game. We've had two women drafted, Denise Long back in 1969 and Lucia Harris in 1977. I will say this, Kevin, I do believe so. I think in my era, there's one player I got a chance to watch and play against that could have played for sure was Cheryl Miller.
Here's Brown. The Rockets making the shot. Here's Johnson. No good that time. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as the Sonics gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Snow. Got a piece of it. Left side, Jones. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Here's Brooks. Off the inbound. Pass to Bullard. Brown trying to free himself up. Bullard can't hit. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And it's Brown missing. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. The pass to Bullard. From deep. That falls. Great assist by Sam Cassell. Cassell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steve, you look at the large companies being created right now by some NBA players like LeBron and Steph. Talk about the example that sets for kids who look up to these guys.
You know, Kevin, I think it's a great example. Reason why they are showing the next generation of kids that's taking basketball serious, that they're more than just a basketball player. They are prepping for life after the game is over, but able to do it while they're playing.
Houston making a switch. Davis is checked in to the left wing. Here's Bullard. But he stays with it.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Here is Bukowski. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
Both good from the line that time. And here is Brooks. There's 38 seconds left in the game. You can't get that one to fall. Seattle goes the other way with it. Here's Bukowski. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. So it's the Rockets now. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brooks against Snow. Shoots from the elbow. Brooks misses. Here's Snow. And that one falls for Snow. And so Snow nails both of them. 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Poke loose. So we see the Sonics taking the W here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.